Good evening and welcome to NK Telco Sports, where tonight NK Telco Sports is proud to present to you high school varsity boys basketball, where the Versailles Tigers are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply, and NK Telco. Welcome again, folks, to the barn here in New Knoxville. I'm Dennis Henshin. Along with me this evening for commentary and stats is Jeff Henshin, and we're happy to bring you this MAC battle as the Tigers, as I said, are here to play the Rangers. The Rangers are fresh off of a game on Tuesday night where they defeated Fort Loraming on the road. But at this time, let's just take a quick look at the keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Jeff, what you got to say for the Tigers?
Coach Swank mentioned that he wants his team to maybe value the basketball, play physical, and execute a mix of Ranger defenses for a full 32 minutes. Those are the keys. They've been in some very close ball games this year, the Tigers have, and just sometimes not enough to get over the hump. So they're going to look to execute a little bit better and basically play that full 32 minutes to try to pick up a league win tonight on the road at New Knoxville. Okay. And for the Rangers, their keys of the game, Coach Munger mentioned they'd like to protect the paint. They want to make more free throws than Versailles attempts, and he feels it's good that they give up good shots in order to get great shots. And as you mentioned, the Rangers coming off of a Tuesday night win at Fort Loraming on the road, their 4th win of the season. That broke an 11-game losing streak. So much needed win for the Rangers on the road. Versailles comes in after beating Parkway and then suffering 4 losses prior to that. So both teams' last games have been W's. Each team's going to look to build a little momentum here, a little back-to-back victories late in the season. Tournament draws Sunday.
Right. Okay. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be right back as we're just about ready for the national anthem, introduction of the players, referees, and coaches. So if you'll bear with us, we'll be right back after the national anthem.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Okay, we're back. We're just about ready to go. First of all, we'll take a look at the officials for tonight's varsity game. They will be Pat McInnes, Barry Mag, and Zach Armstrong. So, don't have the exact starters for Versailles. We'll try to follow along with the PA announcer. The A.J. Greensdorn is the first gentleman out. He wears number 2, and he's a 6'3" senior. Next one out is a number 5. That's Drake Arns. He's a 6' 1" sophomore. Next man out is the big fella, number 24, Carson Heitkamp. He is a 6' 5" senior. And our next player out, number 5, Drake Arns. He's a 6' 1" sophomore. And number 12, Jace Watron. He's a junior, standing 5 feet 11 inches. As I said, they're under the direction of Travis Swank in his 8th year, assisted by Chet Brewster, Nate Fithoff, and Jaden Litton. And now the Rangers will be introduced. The first player out will be a senior. Number 4, Jay Waterman, stands at 6' even. Number 10 is the next player. That is a junior. And that is Jay Schrader. He is also 6 foot tall. Number 20, a sophomore, Parker Jones, standing 6'1". Our first guard out will be number 3, a senior, Andrew Leffel, standing at 5 feet 10 inches. And the final gentleman on the floor will be number 11, also a senior, Troy DeWinger, standing at 6 foot even also. The Rangers are under the direction of Carson Munger, assisted by Josh Lisi and Keith Thomas. So there you have the starters, the officials, and the coaches. So we're just about ready for the tip, and we're getting ready as the referees are now moved across the floor. And everybody is on. The kids are back in their seats after we go through the handshake line. Gets bigger every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how much the kids swarm the floor now. All, it's neat to see that. I don't have a problem with it, but yeah, a lot of kids get involved. All they want is a piece of the upperclassman's hand and to cherish that moment and someday do it themselves.
Okay, tip is won by Versailles. Rangers come out in a zone. I believe it's a 1-2-2 zone defense. And there's a shot from the corner there by Heitkamp. No good. Rebounded there by Winkler, and Winkler puts it up and in.
Walker did a nice job getting that second chance basket. The three-point was missed, so good possession for the Tigers.
There's an errant pass stolen by Versailles. Watron has it, backs out a little bit. Skip pass all the way over to Arns. Arns, a sophomore. Walker, a sophomore. There's a shot, no good. Up and rebounded there by Jones. Goes over to Schrader, and Schrader's going to walk across the timeline. Dwenger looks as the cutters come at him. Reversed it all the way to the other side, back in the hands of Schrader. And now here he comes around again. Stops at the elbow, thought he was going to shoot it. Leffel has it. Jones, and Jones, as the player was going back door, Jones delivered the pass right out of bounds to the Versailles bench. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Versailles brought a big crowd. I want you to know, stay in tune, that we'll have a real special group in here at halftime of the varsity game to put on a performance, so I think you'll enjoy that. There's a three from outside, put up by, I believe, Heitkamp.
Jace Watron with the three-point basket, is 21st of the season. Shoots it to just 19%, but makes his first try here on the road at New Knoxville. He averages just under 11 points.
Waterman's shot is in and out, and there's a travel as the Tigers took off with it.
Rangers have not been shooting the basketball that well, but Waterman, as of late, has been hitting some three-point shots. In the past, let's say, 3 games, he's hit a couple shots. He's now made 16 on the season. That attempt, though, in and out, no good. Rangers will get it back on the turnover.
There's Leffel on a drive along the baseline as he attempts to shoot it. He gets fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 12, Watron, his first, team's first. One of Coach Munger's keys to the game was make more free throws than Versailles' attempts. So he likes his chances there. If they can get to the line, New Knoxville's a pretty decent free throw shooting team at 70% as a team. Leffel, one of the better ones, or just above that average at 73%. And he comes into the ball game at 6.3 points a game.
And Leffel steps up and he goes 2 for 2. Here comes Arns. Over to Watron. Now skip pass all the way over to Heitkamp. Heitkamp's 12-footer is good.
6'5" senior has shot a three-pointer earlier in the quarter, missed it. That one inside, just outside the lane, gets his first bucket of the game, and the Rangers commit the foul. Heitkamp, though, 8.5 points a game and 7 boards for the 6'5" senior.
So the pass into the center there is knocked away, but on the attempt to save it, New Knoxville fouls, and that will send Jace Watron to the line. He's shooting 2, and he will be shooting at 78%. I think he's the leader on the squad.
Watron, 25 of 32 coming into the ball game as a team. Versailles just below 60% at 59 as a team, but Watron one of the better shooters and takes advantage of the turnover that they cause, so points off turnovers. They've had an offensive rebound for points, so they're scoring in a variety of ways. Have the Tigers here the 9-2 opening start.
Schrader from the foul line for a jumper, and that trickles down.
Good to see that drop for Schrader. Not a three-point shot, but good to see him get off to a good start, a good stop, a good start, hitting his first shot. They didn't swear saying any of that information.
Watron is fouled as he went for I'll call it a bit of a runner along the baseline.
Jones picks up his first foul, kind of an intentional, I mean, it was an obvious foul. He's got to be careful because only a couple minutes into the game. Rangers not a real deep bench as Watron now 3 for 3, but Jones picks up his first foul in the second of the quarter for New Knoxville.
Nice spin on the ball, and it goes in again, so he's 4 for 4. We got a sub coming in.
7 points. 7 of the 11 points coming from 5'11" junior Jace Watron as Preston Richling for New Knoxville, the first support player off the bench. He replaces Jones. Richling is a 6-foot junior.
There's a skip pass across. Kicked out to Leffel, and he buries a 3 from straight away.
For Leffel, his 10th make of the season, a 25% shooter from that distance. And again, New Knoxville, yeah, they actually, I thought we were going to miss the opportunity in the fast break. They didn't get a great pass. Boy, the Heitkamp scores quickly in return, but New Knoxville fortunate to get the three-point shot to go in, as I thought they had a better shot at a two-pointer in transition, but couldn't pull the trigger. But Leffel does hit the three-pointer to score points.
Pass that's stolen there by Wilker.
4th turnover of the quarter for the Rangers.
As I said, Rangers coming off of a Tuesday night victory against Fort Loramie.
31-29 after scoring 15 points in the first quarter. Knoxville just able to score enough basically to win against Fort Loramie. 31-29 in the battle for the first 1-30 game.
Waterman has the foul there as he tried to knock it away from Griesdorn.
His first, team's third.
Watron has it right now.
Man-to-man defense for the Rangers now this possession, or off the out of bounds.
Look for a backdoor lob there, and now
he's
it
open.
comes cross court, and it's good. A.J. Griesdorn gets it on a back cut with a screen, and he goes. So that's going to be a timeout for the Rangers. That'll be a precision strip timeout, so we'll stay right here. Just a reminder that our scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our timeout sponsor is Precision Strip. Player of the game will be brought to you by NK Telco. Our stats are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. And our live view sponsor for this evening is New Knoxville Supply Company. I'd like to thank all of those sponsors for their support and patronage. So without them, this would not be possible. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. So it's 15-7 right now as the Rangers come out, and we'll try to inbounds underneath the Versailles basket.
Tigers have been very efficient on offense. They've scored, I believe, in all but one possession, and they forced New Knoxville already into 4 turnovers. New Knoxville's only taken a handful of shots, 3 jumpers. So they'll look to do a nice job there. Did the Rangers with a good ball movement and kind of break that press pretty easy, but Versailles didn't gamble and give up anything, so it's 5-on-5 defense here in half court. And almost another unforced turnover.
Yeah, the receiver leaves and the passer is still throwing the ball. Now it goes over to Schrader on the left wing. Up to Dwanger at the top. Leffel has it. Richling has it, puts it on the floor, stops on the left sideline at about 15 foot, raises up and hits it.
Well, raises up is a key word there. He has good legs, and that was a tough shot. Didn't use the bank board, and that mid-range jumper kind of going away from his body, going to the left, able to cash in.
And there's Heitkamp with a baseline drive, nothing to it, took 3 steps, put it on the glass, and it's down.
He's
foul
been a
on
tough
Richling.
one to stop for the Rangers defense as he'll draw the foul against Richling, and a free throw coming up for Heitkamp. And James Schmidtmeyer, number 21, into the Tiger lineup, a 5'11" junior. Heitkamp with 6 points here early in the game. The average is 8.5, so he's almost that here in the first quarter.
Hey, his
75% free throw shooter. Doesn't shoot many, only 15 of 20 on the year, but hit his one there.
Schrader from the foul line, no good off the left side. Rebounded there by Versailles. Here comes Arns. Backdoor cut, looking for it. Not there. Rebound, a push up there by Griesdorn, rebounded by Heitkamp, and Heitkamp scores on the stick back.
2 offensive rebounds, 4 points off those second chance opportunities for the Tigers.
There, it touched all 5 players' hands, no dribble, and Waterman has a layup.
The left-hander had to shoot it, kind of an awkward shot, left-handed shot for Waterman. He's left-handed, but shot on the right side, able to score his first points of the game. Much needed after Versailles had opened up 11-point lead.
And there's another baseline drive there by Arns.
Another offensive rebound for the Tigers.
Yeah, knocked around. There's a shot by Watram. That's good.
3 offensive rebounds, 6 points, second chance. They've capitalized on every offensive opportunity, rebound that is, possession. So good job by the Tigers. They've scored 22 points. Still 2 minutes to play in a quarter.
There's Leffel on a little bit of a runner, but he used the glass, put it down.
7 points in the quarter. A good first quarter for Leffel, who averages 6.3. He has 7. And again, he's hit for the cycle now. He's hit free throws, a 2-point shot, and a 3-point shot.
Shot there real quick by Griesdorn as he got it in the key area and just took it right to the glass and used his left hand.
Versailles averages 48 points on season. They have half of that here in the first quarter. Mentioned they've lost some tough games. The league leaders in St. John's and Coldwater. Versailles lost in overtime and a double overtime, I think, to Coldwater, and lost to St. John's on a baseline jumper by Elwer to beat them. So they've been very competitive. In a couple of their battles, lost some tough ones to the league runners, or to the league leaders.
There's an entry pass stolen there by Waterman. Quickly brought up by the Rangers. Schrader loses the handle. And here comes Arns for the Tigers. Pulls up in the key area, no good. Rebounded there by Griesdorn, and he puts it up and good. 26-13.
4 offensive rebounds, 8 points. The Tigers have been very efficient here on offense. Good stat, good reason why they've already scored 26 under a minute to play, but they've been very efficient on offense.
There's Leffel on a drive, loses the handle. Here comes the ball on the turn down. Schmidtmeyer has it, kicks it inside to Griesdorn. Griesdorn's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Troy Dwenger will pick up the Ranger foul, and boy, pretty impressive display of speed, quickness, and shooting here in the first quarter for Versailles, as they're going to have a chance to score the 27th and 28th point with half a minute to play.
First attempt there by Griesdorn doesn't go down.
Griesdorn is their leading scorer on the season at 12.2 for the 6'3 senior. Just a 56% free throw shooter. Misses the first of 2.
Jones and Lammers in the lineup for the Rangers.
Lammers, is this his first appearance here in the quarter? Or had he been in? He didn't start.
No.
He did not play in the Tuesday night win against Fort Loramie. He was out of the lineup.
Second one is good. And Gabe White enters the game. He's a senior for the Tigers.
Also, I think, did you mention Carson Bergman, number 4?
No, I did not.
Okay, he's in for the Tigers. That's him defending Richling now. And Richling had a nice move. I thought, okay, it was knocked out off of Versailles.
Laying at least 3 sophomores in Bergman, Wilker, and Arns. Richling has it, looks, skips past to Waterman. Waterman, a lefty, puts it on the floor. Went to Lammers. Lammers' pass goes to Jones, and Lammers steps out of bounds.
7 first quarter turnovers for the Rangers.
So we've got Arns and Heitkamp back in the lineup for Versailles.
Just with 10 seconds, a little offense here. They want their, let's say, better probably offensive players on the court. The final 10 seconds of a productive first quarter, 27 points.
Schrader in for Jones. And there's a kick pass inside, and Heitkamp has his way with what he wants to do inside. So at the end of one complete, the score is Versailles Tigers 29, New Knoxville Rangers 13. We'll be right back after this short pause.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Back here at the barn, getting ready for period number 2. The Tigers averaging 48 a game on offense. Got half of that in the first quarter.
29 points they did on 11 of 16 from the field overall. 11 of 16. 10 of 14 two-point shooting. 1 of 2 three-point shooting. The key was their offensive rebounding. They pulled down 4 offensive rebounds, put every one of them back up for a total of 8 points on second chance. And the defense has been pretty good as Schrader gets a nice reverse layup, but their defense is very good for the Tigers, forcing 7 first quarter turnovers against the Rangers. New Knoxville, 5 of 8 from the field, pretty good percentage, but only 8 shots. Again, the 7 turnovers took away some opportunities for the Rangers to get shots off, but they did hit on 5 of 8.
There's a shot from the right corner, and it's missed, but right there is Arns as he breaks in. Nobody checked him out. Easy stick back.
Boy, that has been a huge stat here. The offensive rebounding for the Tigers, just right place, right time. They've been almost perfect spots for all of their missed shots.
Waterman from the line didn't go down. Rebounded by the Tigers. Across the line it comes with Arns. Back to Arns. Arns over to Wilker. And there's Heitkamp from just inside the foul line. He's got another deuce.
He missed his first shot of the game, a 3-point attempt. Since that time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 field goals made by Carson Heitkamp, all 2-point shots plus a free throw. Again, after missing his first shot of the game, he's been very efficient since. Wilker with a foul.
Griesdorn back in the lineup for the Tigers. Leffel back in, and Jones back in for the Rangers. Schrader has it on the right wing. Gets a pick there from Jones.
Although Jones was open, I don't think they saw him because of Carson Heitkamp was in the way, but the pick and roll looked like Jones was open. Rangers did not see the action.
Lammers kicks it inside to Waterman, who thinks better and brings it back out. Now Schrader uses the pick set there by Lammers off the back of the iron. Long rebound. Grabbed there by Wilker. Skip way over to the right corner. Pull-up jumper there. Heitkamp kept it alive. Griesdorn picks it up.
The tip goes into Griesdorn's hand again. Right place, right time. Give credit to Heitkamp for the tip, but it's Griesdorn with the rebound. Another offensive rebound. 12 points now for the Tigers on offensive rebounding, second chance, and the Rangers throw it away for their 8th turnover.
There's a pass inside to Lammers, who goes off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Versailles. Wilker has it. Long pass up the court to Watron, and Watron lays it in for an easy 2. 11
points now for the 5'11 junior. Comes in averaging 10.8. Currently at 11.
And Leffel on his drive to the basket's bumped there by Arns, and so it'll be Ranger ball on the side.
Drake Arns, his first foul, second foul on the team, as New Knoxville needs to find a way to slow down the Versailles offense, as it has been clicking almost at will. Yes. Little resistance in the offensive rebounding has just been a huge advantage for the Tigers.
Okay, Waterman inbounds. He goes to Dwenger, who just stepped on the floor. Dwenger to run the show from the point.
37 points already. We still have 5 minutes to play in the second quarter.
There's Jones with a shot, altered a little bit. Scrum on the floor, another scrum, and out of bounds off of Leffel.
Looked like that Jones shot was maybe altered by, I believe it was Heitkamp. He was in the middle there. Jones kind of had to alter the shot. The 6'5" senior Heitkamp kind of displaying his presence defensively. He's done enough offensively to make his presence known. Having a great offensive game as well. Had 11 in the first quarter, a 2-point basket here in the second, so 13 points.
We've got a timeout. So we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. Versailles called this one. It's a precision strip timeout. Just like to remind you of some of the other sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. Carriage Work, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Shearcom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Those are some of the other sponsors that make this broadcast possible, along with Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health.
Lammers nearly came up with an entry pass, or steal of the entry pass. Heitkamp able to corral it.
There's a drive again by Heitkamp. Missed that one. Might have
been, if it wasn't blocked by Lammers, it was altered as Heitkamp, one of the, like I said, he's made most of his shots. That's just his second missed shot of the ball game. He is 6 of 8 from the field now after that miss from his last try, and the Rangers get a much needed stop, and one of the few times Versailles has had an empty possession.
There's, from the right wing, there's Waterman with a 3.
He's 1 for 2 on the night. That's number 17 of the season. Again, he has been shooting the basketball better from three-point land here his past 3 or 4 games.
31-18.
37-18.
I'm sorry, yes, 37, now 39.
Just too easy there.
Came in from the backside on a lob pass,
Rangers
put it right up and in.
Didn't see it. Beautiful pass. Heitkamp already 6 feet 5 inches. Finished it in one motion. He now has 15 in the game.
Dwenger has his pass picked, and we're going to have Watron with a travel as he lost his balance trying to pivot.
4th turnover of the ball game for the Tigers. They've had 2 in each quarter. New Knoxville now with 9 turnovers.
Okay, Leffel to bring it across the timeline, guarded there by Watron, who steals it from him, snatches it, and goes right to the glass for a deuce.
The scoop and a score by Watron as he, crafty little move there. He is also now in double figures. He has 11-13 in the game.
Dwenger now to Jones on the right wing, to Leffel deeper. Lammers on the right block.
Rangers did a good job. I thought they were going to be in trouble down in the corner. It looked like the Versailles Tigers had a double team in the sidelines, but New Knoxville was able to pass out of it.
There's a back door from Lammers to Waterman.
Assist Lammers, bucket Waterman.
(41-20). Versailles in command. Barnes looks, pass over there to White. White hits it, so Gabe White drills a 3.
His 9th of the season. He's a 40% shooter, so a pretty good percentage for the 6'3" senior, averaging just under 2 points, but everyone feeling the offensive confidence right now for the Tigers as Gabe White hits his jumper.
Waterman has it, kicks it over to Dwenger on the left corner. No good, rebounded there by Jones. Jones is called for traveling before he got the shot off.
Tough break, one of the few times the Rangers have garnered an offensive rebound, and they get whistled for the violation as Jones tried to gather and get ready to go back up.
So Schrader enters the lineup, replacing Lammers, I believe. 1-2-2 zone still.
They played some man-to-man here in the first half. They switched back and forth between zone and man, but right now in the 1-2-2.
From the left side, Heitkamp. And that goes a long rebound out of bounds off Versailles. Ball goes to the Rangers.
There have not been many empty opportunities, I should say, many empty possessions for the Tigers here. When it's crossed half court, they've been very good at scoring the basketball. They've had an empty trip there, but the defense continues to wreak havoc on the Ranger offense and create 4 more turnovers here in a quarter for a total of 11 in the first half.
There's Schrader with the drive, tries to put it up in the key area, and he's fouled. It'll be a foul against number 24, I believe that is Carson Heitkamp.
His first, team's 4th. Height and Schrader, the leading free throw shooter on the team at 78%, 33 of 42, coming in for 78%. Hits his first, that's his 5th point of the ball game.
Schrader's next attempt is a little long off the back of the iron. Stolen there by Dwenger. Kicked back over to Schrader. He's along the baseline. Bounce pass back to Dwenger. No good. Rebound attempt there by Jones, and he fouls Watron, I do believe. So it'll be a foul on Jones.
That'll be his 2nd foul with a minute 61 seconds left to play in the half. Just the first foul of the quarter for New Knoxville.
So 1 minute to go, 21-44 in favor of the Versailles Tigers. Arns throws a nice pass quickly inside there to Griesdorf, and he turns and shoots. He scores.
He now has 11 points, a pretty quick offense as Griesdorf kind of just waited, spun, they hit him, and he went quickly to the rim for an uncontested or kind of an easy high percentage shot for Griesdorf.
Leffel kicks it over on his attempted pass for Richling underneath. That's intercepted.
I think Griesdorf knocked it away, caused the steal of the turnover.
There's an inside Heitkamp once again with a nice easy dip with his left shoulder and up with the right hand, baby hook.
17 for Heitkamp here in the first half. Came in averaging 8.5. Has doubled that up here with some great shooting, good finishes.
Richling's
for
pass gets
Heitkamp.
knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Rangers. There's a shot by Waterman from the right wing, and then it's off. Versailles with the time expires. So, first half is in the book. It is Versailles Tigers 48, New Knoxville Rangers 21. We'll be back for stats and first half analysis in just a minute or two. Stick with us.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Okay, welcome back to the barn here at New Knoxville, where we're getting ready to tip off for the third quarter. I believe he's ready to go. So Jeff is going to give us the first half Grand Lake Health Systems stats. Here you go, Jeff.
Pretty dominating performance by the Versailles Tigers. They scored 48 first half points. They did so on great shooting. They were 18 of 25, 2-point shooting, 2 of 4, 3-point shooting. Overall, 22 of 29 for 75% from the field. New Knoxville, 6 of 12, 2-point shooting, 2 of 5, 3-point shooting. Overall, the Rangers just under 50%, 8 of 17, but compare the volume there, 22 makes for Versailles, 8 makes for New Knoxville. Free throw shooting, Versailles 6 of 7, New Knoxville 3 of 4. Rebounding, another huge stat. The Versailles Tigers, 15 rebounds of those 7 were offensive rebounds. 6 of those rebounds they put back or capitalized into 12 second chance points on those 7 offensive rebounds. New Knoxville just 4 rebounds. Of those, 1 was offensive. Turnovers, another big factor here in the first half. New Knoxville 12 first half turnovers. Versailles with just 5. Your individual scoring for New Knoxville, Andrew Leffel, Jay Waterman, each with 7. 5 from Jay Schrader, 2 from Preston Richland, their total of 21. 4 Versailles, 17 points from Carson Heitkamp, 13 from Jace Watron, 11 from A.J. Griesdorn, 3 from Gabe White, 2 apiece from Drake Arns and Ethan Wilker, their total of 48 here in the first half. So again, the numbers don't lie in that 75% shooting. I mean, the offensive rebounding has single-handedly dominated that aspect of it. So good first half for the Tigers as they have opened up. They're at their season average. They average 48 points a game. They have 48 here in the first half.
Right.
So tough.
Every loose ball or every rebounded ball, I'm not saying it everyone, but close to them, if they didn't get it, they were able to tip it. Their teammate was able to pick it up. Almost
and they
like
finished.
Run into it, yes, and finish. So
basically, of those 12 points, probably 5 of them were almost immediate baskets, like just rebound shots. One possession they got, brought it back out, ran offense, eventually scored. But still, to me, that second chance opportunity, they extended possession, kept it alive, and were very efficient. There weren't too many times they crossed half court and did not score, and it continues as Jace Watron makes his second three-pointer of the night, his 22nd of the season. He came in shooting 19% from that range. He's 2 for 3. So everyone feeling the good vibes here shooting for the Tigers.
Schrader running along the baseline, puts up a jumper. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
2 free throws coming up for Schrader. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Rangers better free throw shooter on the season at 78% coming in.
I think the foul was on Griesdorn. I'm not positive.
It was on number 2, A.J. Griesdorn, his second team's, or was it on 12? Now they have Watron. I'm not for sure either. It was either Griesdorn or Watron. It might have been on Watron. Rangers get an offensive rebound off a rare miss, and Dwenger capitalizes.
Dwenger with a baseline drive from the right side.
First 2 points for the Rangers on second chance opportunity.
There's a moving pick up on top as they didn't quite get the pick set in time. Watron got called for sticking the knee out. It'll be Rangers ball on the sideline.
Big lead though for the Tigers. He wants they can continue to play crisp and clean.
There's a rebounded there by Watron. Given over to
good looking shot by Waterman. It was right on the money, just about probably an inch deep, if you will, off the back iron, but it was right on the money.
There's a backdoor cut by Heitkamp. He gets that one for an easy deuce on the backside.
Assist from Wilker. Heitkamp actually kind of caught it under the basket, kind of had to contort his body a little bit, but at 6'5" had really no difficulty getting it off the glass for his 19th point.
Leffel from the three-point land. He gets it back.
Couple opportunities here for New Knoxville on the offensive glass.
Schrader with a fake, tuck, and glass.
Well, 2 offensive rebounds for New Knoxville this third quarter.
2 offensive
4 points.
back, yeah.
Still a long way to go, but New Knoxville battling here, trying to match possession for possession and try to get a stop on a defensive end. That's been tough tonight with a good shooting and rebounding by the Tigers.
There's a shot from deep in the corner. That's good by Watron.
His third of the night. Again, 19% coming into the ball game. He's 3 of 4 tonight.
He just
Some
hit
nights,
2 now in the second half.
3 in the game and has only missed 1 attempt. Came in at 19%. Feeling it tonight.
There's a baseline cut. Waterman has it from the right baseline, and we didn't see the call. Is there
Might
a
have
foul?
stepped on the line. Maybe they got the rebound and then stepped on the line. Their second turnover, their 7th of their game.
Dwenger from the left side, no good. Lammers tries to rebound. He fouls Heitkamp. So Heitkamp, that won't either. It'll stay with the Tigers, and it'll be out of bounds underneath the Ranger basket.
Dwenger picks up his second foul. Another rebound for Heitkamp. Came in averaging 7, along with his 8.5 points. Again, he's already with 19 points. He's had a handful of rebounds. He's altered some shots in the middle on defense as well for the Tigers.
There's an entry pass that doesn't touch anybody, goes out of bounds on the Rangers baseline. It will be Ranger ball right there. Holland in the lineup for Schrader. Here comes Dwenger. And lost the handle, loses the handle again as he tries to give it to Richling. Be a tie ball up at the spike line on the volleyball court.
Rangers get a break, though. The possession favors the Rangers, so they will not get a turnover and kind of a miscommunication between players.
So Waterman to inbounds for the Rangers. He goes to Holland. Holland has it, kicks it back to Waterman. Waterman's a lefty. That gives him an advantage. Now Dwenger on the left side, looking for a pick.
Almost an illegal screen.
Yeah. He gets pushes it up on the right side, goes up, gets the basket and the harm, so he's going to the line for the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
His 4th point of the ball game, all here coming in the third quarter as he muscled his way kind of through the defenders, forced the call and got the basket to drop. 69% free throw shooter on the season as the foul was on Cam Arns. I take that back. It was not on Cam Arns. That was the basket by Dwenger, but Dwenger now with 5. Dwenger was a shooter. That's why it says 11 on there, because he scored it.
Yes. There's a back door there to Watron. Watron skips past it all the way over to Wilker. Wilker back over to Arns. Arns over to Griesdorn. Griesdorn baseline. 3-point there from Wilker. That's good. The sophomore drills that one.
Wilker's attempted now his 10th three-pointer of the season. He's hit at now 6 of 10 from that range. Not a lot of volume, but a pretty good percentage. Wilker hits his first attempt tonight for his 5th point.
There's an entry pass that's no good. And taken down the floor, put up on the left side by Watron. Good basket.
6 points off of turnovers for the Tigers here in the ball game. That one was pretty easy as Watron was able to steal it and score it.
Lammers has it, turns at top of the circle, sets a pick. Now they roll the other way, mishandle the ball, so they reset. Dwenger goes back door to Waterman. Waterman off the left side, off the right side with his left-hand layup.
10 points here in the quarter, so it's the Rangers, who scored 31 in their win on Tuesday, have 31 here tonight. Scoring the ball a little bit better, but defensively not able to get a stop as another high percentage shot for Griesdorn on the assist from Drake Arns.
Penetration and kick.
Yep, and ball movement moving without the basketball. Griesdorn with his 13th point.
So that must be off Versailles. I didn't see it, but
Richling
it must be.
threw it off of Griesdorn as he kind of fell out of bounds. The deflection, and it goes off of Griesdorn.
Inbounds pass, kicked away, and Arns couldn't believe it. Double dribbled as he took off.
I didn't see it. He was
running away from us, but that was the call by the lead official.
He jumped the pass route, saw the ball coming, and made it an easy steal, read it well, but gives the ball back to the Rangers on the double dribble.
Man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Over to Holland on the left side as he goes to the center, stops at the circle. Didn't shoot it. Lammers has it. Schrader has it. He's in the circle. Schrader's shot is blocked. Rebounded there by White, or taken by White. Goes down. He's fouled. He's going to the line to shoot 2. As some of the crowd begins to empty the Coliseum.
Foul on Schrader, his first. Free throws coming up here for number 15, Gabe White. 5 of 10 on the season for the 6'3" senior.
And White hits the first one. The senior, like you said, is hitting 50%. Now
White
he's going to go a little higher than that, 55.
White hit a 3-point shot in the second quarter, his 9th make of the season. Is 1 of 2 on the free throws here. Rangers get the rebound.
Waterman has it, picked up his dribble. Schrader, over to Schrader on the left side. Crosses over, back in the middle to Lammers. Way over to Waterman. Richling. Holland on the left side. Drives, picks it up, backs it up. Goes to Lammers. Lammers
Nice
back door. And he gets another assist to Waterman.
I think that's a couple times where Lammers has hooked up with Waterman going back door for baskets. So a couple assists for Lammers, and Waterman 11 points in the ball game.
And there, I think White traveled before he
5 turnovers
off.
for the Tigers here in the third quarter. They had 5 in the whole first half, so now they're in double figures with turnovers with 10, but still a big lead here at, 31 points in the third quarter.
Yep, not anything in jeopardy. 64-33. Schrader came across the timeline with it. Now over to Jones on the left side. He looks, he drives into the key area, kicks it back out, and it's tipped there by Arns, out of bounds.
Arns read the play pretty well. He knew Jones was in trouble, lost his step, kind of just read the eyes. Fortunately for the Rangers, Drake Arns couldn't come up with a clean steal, but he definitely was in the passing lane to cause it to go out of bounds.
Leffel has it, over to Schrader. Schrader penetrates, goes up, and he's going to be called for traveling before he got the shot off. I don't know about that one.
It looked, when I heard the whistle, I was assuming traveled. Maybe just how it looked. It didn't look like a Euro step. It looked more like kind of a just catch it and run it up the middle, so to speak, like a football play, but must have got the extra step in there.
There's a stop and pop right there by Arns, and he drills that one.
Pretty good shot. That's tough to defend. I mean, what do? You got to time it just right, but he went up, really gave the defense no chance to recover. Arns now with 4 points in the ball game. He averages just under 10 for the 6'1" sophomore.
Schrader from three-point land straight away, trickles around, no good. Off the hands of Versailles, stays with the Rangers.
Well, the Rangers have been good on offensive rebounding. They had a couple offensive rebounds here in a quarter. They put back for 4 points, have a chance, let's say, to make it 3 for 3 here with a basket here in this possession following the team offensive rebounds.
Schrader over to Jones on the left side. Jones has it swabbed away, picks it up, back to Leffel on top.
Man-to-man defense, the clock winding down the final 20 seconds. See if the Rangers can get a quality shot off.
Schrader looks, entry pass to Lammers. Lammers too hard. Jones rebounds on the backside. Jones goes up off the glass and good.
Well, they do score on the offensive rebound. That's 6 points off offensive rebounds.
And there's a last second toss, no good. So after 3 are in the books, it's 66 for the Tigers, 35 for the Rangers. We'll be right back after this message.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here with 3 quarters in the book. Here's Jeff with the Grand Lake Health System stats.
Another great shooting quarter for the Versailles Tigers. 7 of 7. They were 4 of 4 2-point shooting, 3 of 3 3-point shooting, 1 of 2 from the line, but impressive field goal shooting tonight by the Tigers. New Knoxville 6 of 13, just under 50% for the Rangers, but Tigers just continue to light up the nets with their offensive efficiency and shot well. Again, 7 of 7 for the Tigers in the third quarter.
There's a deflected pass, nicely played by Versailles to bounce it off the shins of a Ranger, so it's going to stay with Versailles under their own basket.
New Knoxville was 6 of 13 in the third quarter, 0 of 5 included in that from 3-point range. Tigers 3 of 3 from beyond the arc in the third. They are now 5 of 7 from 3-point range as a team.
Blake Monin on the floor, number 23. He has it, kicks it over from Schmidtmeyer. And there's a 3-point land shot by White. And there's a up and under by Gabe White.
Another offensive rebound on the first miss of the second half for the Tigers. They've got a chance to capitalize here on the foul by Tyler Lammers, and the free throws coming up from Gabe White. He is 1 of 2 on the night. He's now 6 of 12 on the season. 5 points for the 6'3" senior.
And now entering the game is number 13. That's Marcus Briscoe.
5'11" sophomore.
That one is no good. Somebody got pushed in the back.
Yep. Rangers got a break there on the rebounding try. Looks like a foul on 21, James Schmidtmeyer.
So here come the Rangers up the court. Bluffel has it. He'll bring it across the timeline. Entry pass to Schrader. Looks inside to Jones. Jones is hacked from behind, so it'll be a foul on the Tigers. It'll be Rangers ball.
Jack Borch was with the personal foul.
Inbounds underneath their own basket. Waterman to trigger it to Schrader. Schrader looks back to Waterman at the top. Jones has it. Left side. Goes to Lammers. Lammers has it. Schrader with the drive. And he is going to get pushed or blocked on the way up. One or the other.
Travel, I think.
Oh my, okay, didn't see it. Thought he got bumped. So.
Fourth turnover of the half for the Rangers. They actually took pretty good care of the basketball in the third quarter, just 3 turnovers, but that one now their 4th of the second half, their 16th of the game.
Monin has it, looks inside, nobody home. There goes a cutter back door, didn't get him. Now over to Borchers. Dribble left across the paint.
Nice back door.
Back door there by, nice pass. Not good, rebounded there by
opportunity for the Tigers.
And that will stay with it off a Ranger hand as they knocked it away from Monin. Dwenger back in the lineup. And there's a up and under, no good. Got his own rebound, put it back up, and that'll be number 15, Gabe White. And there's Dwenger with a nice spin move off the block on the left side. Puts it on the glass, puts it down.
7 points for Dwenger, all coming here in the second half. 69-37, remains a near running clock situation, but has not gotten there yet.
There's a nice up and under by Marcus Briscoe. There's a shot by Schrader from the baseline on the left side. Handled there, a little roughhouse, but no foul. So it will be Rangers ball, or nope, will be Tigers ball underneath their own basket. Hunter Wellman in the lineup. Caleb Putnam in the lineup. Solly Stiles in the lineup. Noah Holland in the lineup. Jones is the only person that stays. Man-to-man by the Rangers. Okay. Coach Schweig calls for motion. And the dribble drive stopped there as Troy Mormon was taken off to the basket.
Tony Mormon.
Tony Mormon.
I miswrote it, I think, but it's Tony.
Tony. Once again, Monin out on top. Kicks over to Briscoe. They look inside. Reverse it again. Show a little attack. Mormon does. And back over to Monin. Drive by him, off the glass again. Nice basket by Blake. 4:03 to go, 73-37.
Now it's a running clock situation with a 36-point lead.
There's a near steal. Wallman had it. Now there goes Solly Stiles, and he's going to get called for a charge. So, foul on Stiles. There's a lead pass there, up and good. Basket there by Tony Mormon. So Tony cashes in on the breakaway. Hunter Wellman with it, kicks it over to Putnam. They reverse it all the way around with a back cut. Jones looks, nothing, over to Stiles. Stiles gets a pick up near the top. There's Jones, he drives, gets himself in good position, and he's going to be fouled by number 10. It'll be Tony Mormon.
First free throws of the night for Parker Jones, 69% shooter on the season for the 6'1 sophomore.
First one dances around and jumps out. Braden Wagner comes into the lineup, as does Simeon Hess. Jones' next shot is good. His point. Hess had it. Kicks it over to Mormon. Now Arns, that's Cam Arns. There's a jump shot from off the right elbow by Briscoe, no good. Long rebound, out of bounds to the Rangers. Versailles couldn't track it down. Minute 30 and counting. Running clock. There's Jones with a drive. He puts it up, off the glass and in, and he's fouled.
Nice strong move for Jones. Again, drew the foul, able to muscle it up off the glass. Another free throw opportunity.
There's a nice basket free throw by Jones. Full court pressure exhibited by the Rangers. Lead pass batted away by Stiles. Stays with Versailles. Briscoe to inbound. He goes to Mormon. Mormon has it. Going to bring it across the timeline. Wagner had it. Kicks it back over to Mormon again. There's a near steal, and it is, oh, he ran out of bounds. Jones had it, couldn't control it, stepped on the sideline, ball back to Versailles. 17 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Mormon can get it across the timeline, and that'll probably be the end of this number. So, final score, Versailles 75, New Knoxville 41. Thanks for watching. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages, and we're going to give you the stats for the second half of the total game, and we'll pick up the player of the game. We'll be right back.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Okay, I'd like to just welcome you back. We want to run across the list of sponsors that we have here. Tonight's game was brought to you by First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply Company, and NK Telco. The specialized sponsors, obviously, were scoreboard sponsor First National Bank. Keyhole Pizza is keys to the game. Our timeout sponsor was Precision Strip. Our mid and post-game stats are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems, and our live view this evening was brought to you by NK Supply Company. I believe Jeffrey is close.
Ready. Okay,
he's ready. Just go one more. Hang on just a second, Jeff. Other sponsors for this evening include Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Holtzman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veterans Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM. Now here goes to Jeff for the stats for the game.
Our Grand Lake Health Systems post-game stats. Great shooting for the Tigers. They finished tonight 70% from the field was Versailles. They were 26 of 36 two-point shooting, 5 of 8 three-point shooting overall, 31 of 44 for 70% from the field for the Tigers. New Knoxville, not a bad percentage. They finished at just under 50%. They were 14 of 22 two-point shooting, 2 of 11 three-point shooting overall. The Rangers 16 of 33. Free throw shooting, Versailles 8 of 11, New Knoxville 7 of 9. Rebounding, Versailles 23 total rebounds, 10 of those were offensive, 14 points coming on second chance opportunities for the Versailles Tigers. New Knoxville just 9 rebounds. They did turn some of those offensive rebounds of 5 rebounds into 6 second chance points. Turnovers, New Knoxville 17, Versailles 10. Individual scoring for Versailles, 21 from Jace Watrin, 19 from Carson Heitkamp, 13 from A.J. Griesdorn, 5 from Ethan Walker, 7 from Gabe White, 4 from Drake Arns, 2 from Marcus Briscoe, and 2 from Tony Mormon, and 2 from Blake Monin. Their total of 75. For New Knoxville, 11 points from Jay Waterman, 8 from Jay Schrader, 7 apiece from Troy Dwenger and Andrew Luffel, 6 from Parker Jones, 2 from Preston Richling. Their total of 41.
Okay, only leaves us with about one more item of business here. Our player of the game brought to you by NK Telco. And our player of the game is?
We're going to go with Jay Waterman. He was the Rangers' leading scorer. Scored in all three quarters, didn't play much in the fourth when they substituted in the running clock, but it finishes with double digits, 11 points. He can played well, got some nice backdoor cuts on assists from Tyler Lammers to help him score some of those baskets, but congratulations to Jay Waterman, our NK Telco player of the game.
Okay, that just about wraps it up from the barn tonight, where in the JV game, Versailles was victorious 41-16, and Versailles was victorious in the varsity game likewise, 75-41. Like to thank all of our sponsors, like to thank all of you viewers. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Jeff Henshin did the stats and the color commentary tonight. I'm Dennis Henshin. Thanks for listening. See you again down the road. Have a good evening, everyone. Good night.